Hi and welcome to Real Binary Options Reviews. In this video I'm going to make a review of the Auto Binary Signals, which is basically a signal service for binary options traders. Now this signal service has been widely advertised online, and probably if you're a binary options trader, you probably already bumped into the Auto Binary Signals. And on the one hand, a lot of traders are having quite some success with Auto Binary Signals. On the other hand, some traders are complaining that they're not making profit as advertised. So in this video I'm going to make a review, but I'm also going to give you some guidelines on how to use Auto Binary Signals. Now, because I simply know that a lot of traders are using Auto Binary Signals, and maybe I can give you a bit better idea on how to make the best use of this signal service. And I also decided to make another video in which I'm going to explain the breakout trading strategy that works well with Auto Binary Signals. So if you want to see another video, you can find the link in this video or in the description of this video, and you can take a look at the strategy that can be combined together with Auto Binary Signals. So I bought this software around half a year ago, or maybe even a bit more, but I tested it a bit at that time, but I simply stopped using it because I have my own trading strategies. But for all of you that are interested, I've been getting a lot of questions about Auto Binary Signals. Is it good, is it not good, and so on. So I decided to make a review and also to make a short tutorial on how the Auto Binary Signals work. Now, one of the advantages of Auto Binary Signals is that you can get it for a one-time payment of $70 or something like that, and you can use it for life. You also have some additional offers. You can also buy some professional strategies, pro signals, and pro training. Now, I really don't know what they offer in these packages because I just bought the basic version. So I want to explain how the basic version works. I'm just going to reload to start getting new signals. So you have two possibilities. You have 1 to 5 minute option signals and 15-minute to 1 hour option signals. And basically what the system does is that it computes the signals based on certain algorithms, and the signals will give you will be generated once the certain trend is expected to develop. So it means for all the people who are losing money with Auto Binary Signals is in most cases because they are simply using it wrong. One way how to use Auto Binary Signals the wrong way is, let's say, if I get the US dollar, Canadian dollar signal uptrend expectancy 83%, to enter the trade immediately once I receive this signal. So in this case, if I would enter US dollar, Canadian dollar up exactly at the moment once I receive the signal, it depends. It might be a good trade, it might not be a good trade. So we're just entering the signals based on the trend expectancy at the moments in which you receive them. You're probably not going to make I don't know, 80% winning trades. I don't know how high percentage is advertised with Auto Binary Signals. However, I'm not sure what kind of information you can get in the pro strategies and pro signals and pro training. So but in any case, why the Auto Binary Signals are good? They are good for the people who like to trade the trend breakouts and who have their own strategies of trading the breakouts. So the signals are in most cases generated on the trend breakouts. So I'm just going to refresh. Maybe I'll get a new signal. Okay, so let's take a look at this signal: US dollar, Canadian dollar. I'm not sure if I have this pair open here. I don't have it. So okay, let's wait for the new signal. So okay, let's take a look at the 15 minute to 1 hour options. I have more signals here. So let's take a look at the Australian dollar, US dollar. I want to show you how the signals are generated. So Australian dollar, US dollar, 1 minute. So it means if I would just follow the signal, I would enter the trade up here. But plainly by looking at the chart, I can tell you that I would probably here looking for the trade down. So why was the signal generated? Because we had a breakout here. If I draw a line here, you can see we had a break out of these tops here. And in this case, if I have my own trading strategy, what I want to do, maybe this is on the 1 minute chart. Okay, so what I want to do, maybe I want to take a look at the 5 minute chart. So obviously the signal was generated based on this breakout, and it is expected to continue, because usually with once you have breakouts of the certain ranges, especially with currencies, the same with stocks or commodities, there is a tendency for the trend to continue. So in this case here, but also a lot of time, just after the breakout, you're going to get a reversal first, and only then you would enter on the second breakout of the resistance line here. So it means if I get another red candle and I get another green candle breaking out of this level, that is a better situation to enter the trade up, because immediately after the first breakout, you never know if the trend is going to continue higher, or it's going to turn around and try to re-enter the range, and then if you have the next break up, then you would enter the trade. So in this case, this is the example of the wrong use of the signal. So if I would enter the Australian dollar, US dollar up, let's say with maybe, but this is 15 minutes to 1 hour. So in this case, it might be okay. But if I would enter 5 minute trade up here, it would be a losing trade. Now, what I want to do with this signal, because it helped me find a breakout pattern. So this is the best use of binary options, auto binary option signals, is because they will inform you on the breakouts. So okay, this is the situation where I want to enter the trade now, because the price retraced back in the range. So I would enter the trade up with 15 minute expiry here. So this is the way, let's say this is one of the possible strategies how to trade the breakouts. So in this case, I would make a good use of the signal. Now, it is not 100% sure that this will be a winning trade, but if you have a strategy of breakout trending, then I mean, if you have the strategy of breakout trading, then you can implement it together with auto binary signals. And it means that you just don't have to monitor all the currencies or all the assets which you are trading all the time to be able to find these breakouts, but you will be simply notified by the auto binary signals. So this is the basic use of auto binary signals. Now let's take a look at the maybe another example, US dollar, Swiss franc. I want to see what's happening here. So I'm just going to delete this. So basically, if I would enter the trade, I would enter on this level. Okay, let's take a look at the US dollar, Swiss franc. Maybe this signal is going to expire soon, but it is also the signal down. And again, it's the same situation as before. Now, we are having a break of the price below the significant support level here. So it's a breakout. So if you have your own system of trading breakouts, this is the way where you implement this system. Again, you were notified by auto binary signals. Now, maybe I want to move this line here. So you can see I get the price is, again, it retraced, it touched this level. Now, there is a strong tendency to continue down. And in any case, it's better even if I would enter the signal at this position, like immediately after the breakout, and I would trade down, it would be a much better position for my entries, of course, here. So this is again the same principle as we used with the Australian dollar, US dollar. So I'm going to move these two together. So you can see the pattern. You can see the breakout, retracement, back, and then continuation of the trend. And the same thing happens here with the US dollar, Swiss franc, breakout, retracement, and hopefully the continuation of the trend. So in this case, on these touches, if you're trading 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes it's a bit short expiry, but if you're trading maybe 10, you can trade 5, 10 or 15 minutes here. So in any case, if you trade, let's say 5 minutes, it means that this first candle should be a red one in this case. But in this case, the first candle should be a green one. Now, once this candle closes above the red one here, I think this is a safe trade. So it probably won't go back down in the next 15 minutes. So if I would make a 15-minute trade here, in any case, I would still have to wait for a full 15 minutes to see if it's a successful trade. If I would enter 5 minutes, it would be a winning trade because this candle will close soon. So these are the two examples of how to use the auto binary signals. Now let me see if another signal is generated. Okay, let's take a look at the euro pound maybe. Euro pound. Again, we are having a breakout up, and you can see it was a break above this line, and it's also, but we had a continuation. This is quite a long trend up, so it's a question, because here in the example of the Australian dollar, US dollar, we had a range breakout. So if we have a range and then we have a breakout, it is safe to presume that the trend is going to continue a bit longer. So it's not going to return back immediately after the range has been broken. So it's going probably to go a bit, I mean, it can return back in the range and it's going to continue. So the same situation or very similar situation we have with the US dollar, Swiss franc, but in case of the euro pound, we were looking into, we are having kind of a trend here already. We are having the trend all the time here. So in any case, it is a breakout, but it might even retrace back. Maybe this is already the top of the price reached here. So it's not such a safe trade to continue this up. But this again is the thing of your own technical analysis, of your own knowledge of trading. So if we go back to the auto binary signals, it is just important to understand that the signals are only going to signal you the breakouts. How you make use of this is the question of your own use of your own strategy and of your own trading style. Now, again, I said I really don't know what they offer in the pro strategies, pro signals, pro trading. If you want, you can contact them through their website. You can ask them if they can give you some additional information about the content of these packages. But in any case, I think in comparison with other signal services which have, let's say, recurring payments for the price of the $70 and for the lifetime use of the basic auto binary signals, it can be a really good investment if you have the strategies which are based on the breakouts. So this would be my short review of the auto binary signals. If you want more information about this service, you can simply click on the link in this video or below this video or above this video. And if you need more information about binary options trading, if you want to learn more about different indicators or get the information about some other trading strategies, please visit my website at www.realbinaryoptionsreviews.com. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you find the information here useful, I would be very grateful if you can give me a thumbs up or share this video or visit my website. So thank you for watching this video, and good luck with your trades. Bye bye.